Yo, what's up guys? It's Action Figure Freak once again. The intros are still on fire. Man, I love it. So yeah, after I bought part 3 Transformers Studio Series figures, I realized I don't have at least one Decepticon and only Autobots. So yeah, that's why I have Sideways now. What a bad name. But yeah, let's start right into it. So here I have Sideways out of the box, and he looks on a few parts way better than on shelf, and on a few parts a little bit weaker. So first thing, his claws. We have one joint for 3 fingers and one for his thumb. You can move it inside, but I think that's more for the transformation. And you can't move the hand like this if I see it right. So you can move it up here, but you can't put the arm up like this. So that's a little bit sad, but it's okay. His legs are a little bit small, so really small. But I think in comparison to the movie, they mostly make these figures pretty good. Here you see the backside of the car, which is always pretty funny when you see these big parts, these big vehicle parts. So yeah, I think I'm gonna try to transform this one, and then I'll be right back. So okay, I figured out how to put the weapon into here. It's like that. You take the hand of him, the outer fingers up, and the claw as much out as it's possible, and then you take the side with these gaps to here and the open side over his top fingers, and there is a little gap. I don't know, can you see it? Maybe, yeah, there's a little gap in his thumb, and I can click it in to here. Oh, come on, yeah, you can kind of see it here. So yeah, that snaps in pretty well. So as you can see, it's holding pretty good. Don't fall off as that quick. And yeah, all in all, it looks good. And now it's time to transform it. Okay, starting off with detaching the gun again. That was smart. And pulling these two inside. Pulling back the back of the car. And pulling it really out. So there is a little joint here, which is on the back of him. So inside of here. So yeah, and then you push his head into his body, and here you pull it up like this. So you have this statue right now. And first, starting off with the legs, you pull these all over the back and put them like this onto his face. Like this. Oh, come on. So that is one of the weirdest parts about this transformer, because there's a little peg behind his head, and it's pretty hard to hit it, but yeah, it's possible, as you can see. And here the feet lock in two, like this. And yeah, so here you have the flat face. Okay, going over to the next part, it's the arms. So you can see here, it's double jointed. We have one joint here and another one here on the ball joint. So you put this thing up here inside of the car, like this, and you really have to push it. So first I thought I'm destroying it like on the most Transformers figures, but no, you don't. You don't. They built this shit pretty good. Then you pull on this tire on his hand and pull out the tire. So yeah, then hand opened, doing the same thing on the other one. So here you can see it a little bit better. Fold it down and pull it up. Double jointed. One here and one there. Opened hand as well as on the other side. And attaching it into the car. Okay. So you can see we are way more far on the finish than before. So then you just pull the hands onto here. Oh god, I really forgot how to do it. So you can kind of wiggle the body inside, and you really have to stick it behind there. So that's really important. And the hands or the arms don't snap in really, so that's a little bit sad. And here you have two little pegs where you snap the back side in. Okay, like this. Click on one side and here click it in on the other side. So yeah, here is the last part, and it's that little joint which goes under the door. And yeah, you can kind of see it up here is another joint. You really have to put it into here some kind of way. There's a little hole. Yeah, there you can see it. So this hurts a little bit to put inside because you really have to bend the doors, the windows, but it works pretty okay. You kind of can open it here on the arms, but snaps back in pretty easy, no problem at all. So yeah, trying to put this back inside. No, okay. I may have not 100% understood how to build this car on the right way, so it looks a little bit off on a few sides, really have to say. But as you can see, it's standing, and I have to say, for a transformer like this is pretty neat. I mean, I still can't really realize how the fuck they come up with these ideas and how to store everything inside. So that is really cool. And his gun also attaches to the car. It's back here, these two little gaps, and it's for these two little sticks. Kind of start down there and just roll it into there till you feel it's hard fit in there. And yeah, there you have sideways in the car form. So building it up one time again, and that's way easier. You mostly just open the back of the car, put the arms down, and come on, where was the rest? Yes, here, pulling the legs up and also up, because the first time I built it back up I thought I'm gonna break it or it's not right. So yeah, shoulders back out, head back into here, snap these two out, can kind of rotate here. So yeah, that's also a little bit important, not that much, because that's the only thing with this figure, it mostly opens. So back here, that feels kind of like you would destroy it, but you really have to put this thing back. As more often you do it, as easier it gets. And yeah, how the fuck, yeah. Just press it back here onto his back, it doesn't snap in anywhere. And that's the part that I think is a little bit sad. Don't forget the hands. Snap them back in. So I have to say, everything on this figure holds pretty well and it doesn't break as quick as I thought. But look at these thin legs to that big body. These are really loose right now, and that after just building it a few times. So making this figure stand, as you can see, is pretty hard because the weakest part are the legs. The really weakest part are the legs. Yeah, but whatever. All in all, this figure looks like a banger. I wanted to buy a Decepticon because I have 3 Autobots, or now 4. You're gonna see it in a few weeks, I think. And just wanted to have a Decepticon. And on the shelf, it really looked like a piece of shit. So I just bought it to have a Decepticon and have another Transformers video on my YouTube. But this looks way better than I thought. I mean, as you can see, it's not the best paint job on his face. Also on the left eye, it looks a little bit scratched. But all in all, if you put it on the shelf, no one's gonna see this. This looks damn amazing. Way better and way bigger than I thought. And yeah, this was everything for this week. No, it was not. Gonna see you on Sunday. But yeah, gonna see you. Bye.